Hi guys, today I am back with another video and I'm going to talk about, well, these two items here. Recently I've been on a Logitech shopping spree, so I have gotten a bunch of items that I want to talk about. So the first is the G325 Lightspeed wireless gaming headset, and I don't know why, but this year I have gotten 3 Logitech headsets already. Mostly at the beginning it was for work, and then it was for games and stuff, and now it's for work, games, and multimedia. I mean, yeah, like YouTube, Netflix, and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I had a Elecom. I had actually 3 Elecom desk mats, but this really caught my eye. The Logitech Studio desk mat, and the colors pretty fantastic. I like the purple color. I think it's violet, but that was sold out, so I got lavender instead, and I got 2 lavender ones. One for my standing desk, my IKEA standing desk that I will review some other time, and also the one for the movable IKEA ball sedan desk that I talked about some time ago. But anyways, how did these two turn out? Well, let me just talk about a little bit about the desk mat. It's a pretty simple thing. It comes in this box. You open it up, and then out comes the mat, and it's very, very nice. Actually, very smooth to the touch. I love the color; it pops. But compared to the Elecom, this desk mat is a little bit better at the sides because it's stitched, and also it does not have any like fraying. But the one thing that I knew about, and it's not as good as the Elecom, is that was like 4 millimeters thick, and this is only 2. Oh, yeah, and also at the bottom you can see here that it is very, very it's a bit thin, but it has a anti-slip rubber surface, which is great if you don't want it sliding around your desk, and obviously you don't want that. So I think for regular day-to-day work, it's enough, but if you're looking for gaming, you better get a 4 millimeter thick mat, because yeah, for me it's fine. I'm not a very serious computer gamer, but yeah, I got it for the color, and also it doesn't seem. I've only used it for about 2 weeks now, but the color seems to be staying, unlike the Elecom that was gray, and then it slowly turned an icky yellow as time went by. So I got rid of that, put those in the office, and yeah, I got this from my room. The next one right here is the G325, and I've had the G733 before. You can see right here, it's connected to my computer, and the 733 is basically the one. Oh, maybe I should just bring this over. The one that is right here. So this is the 733 that I have been using with my laptop, and this is the 325. Oh, so many numbers. G325 that I use at work, and also just walking around. And the reason why I got this is because this is so much better, and not better, but it is so much more user friendly. I would say it's a lot more flexible in compared to the 733. That is purely a PC headset, whereas this only has the Lightspeed dongle. It doesn't have Bluetooth. But what I will say is that the clamping force is quite a bit tighter. It's not as comfortable as the 325, but it feels more secure on your head. And it's better for big heads like mine. So I have a big head. This 325 is way more comfortable, because the pads are a lot plusher. Like the moment I touch it, I knew that I had to, I had to try these out, and I had to get them because they're just so comfortable, and it goes all the way around, like also at the bottom. Depending on the color you get, you will get contrasting, like, I don't know, small wires coming out here, and then you move the headset along just like this. So fairly simple design, but the best thing is it has Bluetooth. So because it has Bluetooth, you're able to pair it with your phone when you're at work, and then when you want to call somebody on the computer, you would just move this little switch over here. So there's a switch. Yeah, this is the power switch you can see here. And oops, there's a power switch. I need to be able to see myself. And yeah, you've turned it on, and you turn it off. And once you turn it on, there's a little voice in your head, actually coming out of the headset, that says Lightspeed or Bluetooth. So that's really useful for me because I want to know which it is. And it's super easy to switch between Lightspeed and Bluetooth by this little button over here. And this one, these two buttons control the leveling. So for example, if you wanted to, I guess if you wanted to allocate more tonality to the light speed, you could do it, toggle it on and off. Basically, I leave these equal, and I just use this button to toggle between light speed and Bluetooth. Yeah, and that's it. There's no buttons on the left ear cup. And how do you know they're left and right? Well, you can see right here that there's 3 dots. One has 3 dots on this side. I don't know if you can see it. And the other one has 4 dots on the other side. And then there is no left, there's no L or R in the ear cup, so it's pretty hard to see. But there is a tiny R here. Very, very faint, very hard to see. I wish they had, I don't think you can see here. Can you see the tiny R? It's maybe glinting in the bedroom light, but yeah, I wish that part could have been a bit easier because I'm always trying to have to guess. But once you put it on, they are so comfortable. They're really comfortable to use, and I work at a desk-bound job, and so every time I leave for lunch, if I don't have an appointment with anybody, I just walk around with these all over my head, and it's pretty good at passive noise canceling. Obviously, it's not as good as the Sony's I have. I have, well, the 1000X Mark III from many years ago. Obviously, these cancel noise way better, but obviously they don't have a Lightspeed dongle, so I don't know. Yeah, if they're as useful, as versatile as this one, the 325. If you're curious what is in the box, actually not very much. You get a cable, I believe. Yeah, the box looks like this. You get a cable, and the headset itself, and a manual. I believe that is all you do. Yeah, I need both hands. Oops, sorry. I need both hands to open the box up. Yeah, but after I review this, I'm just going to throw it away. So, here. Yeah, it's pretty Spartan, but yeah, actually, who cares about the box? Yep. Oh, the cable is still inside. Good thing I opened it. So yeah, you do get a USB-C to USB-A cable. The headset comes in this case, and a manual, and that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this cable, but this is how it looks like. Let me just get it out of the way. The dongle itself is a little bit smaller. For example, I have the I forgot what this is called already. This is the G735. I have the G735. This one lights up. It's meant for smaller heads, originally meant for female gamers, but I find it's quite good as well. This one has Lightspeed and Bluetooth, so it's also more versatile than the 735. The only thing is this this 735, the toggling between Bluetooth is much more complicated because on the 735 you have a whole bunch of buttons here. You have the power button, you have the volume rocker, you have the mic on and off on the left, and I like that they have the L here. And then on the right, you have the Bluetooth button and the leveling button, if that's what it's called. Yeah. So you can connect to both, and then you can, toggle like how much more computer sound you want, or how much less computer sound you want as compared to the phone or tablet that you're connecting into. Yeah, but I just feel that, even though the G735 is quite a bit more expensive than this one, the 325, the 735 is not as comfortable, in my opinion, especially if you have a bigger head. Look at the size of the dongle. So the dongle, the 735 is this big, and the 733, sorry, the 325 is this big. So it's a lot smaller here, well, I mean, depending on your setup, you may find that this one, the G325 is cheaper, and it also has a smaller, more rounded shape. So which one do you think I'm using right now? It's this one, out and about. For home use, this is obviously better. It has better sound, it's deeper bass. Now this one has slightly less clear bass, but I find the sound is just good enough. And the best thing is the mic. I thought that there's no boom arm mic, so people won't be able to hear me as clearly as like this model, or perhaps the 730. How many numbers are there? The 733. But to my surprise, I find people say that my voice is not as clear with this model than with the 325. So the 325 has beamforming mics that triangulate to where your voice is. The mics are further up, the ear cups, but this model sounds clearer than the one of the boom mic. How and why? Don't ask me. I don't know. But I can just tell you that this is better for calls. Okay, so that's it for my very quick review of these three headsets. My impressions on the short one of the desk mat. Yep, I don't think I need to buy any more headsets in future. But let me know if you've got any more questions. Leave a like, leave comments, and then I'll respond as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next video.